Okay, back into Mass Effect. Last we left off, I had just waken up after Prothean Beacon knocked out Shepard and gave him for death. No pestilence or famine yet, but those two other horsemen are probably on the horizon. My Shepard. Realize I have to long neck too. Oh well. Okay, let's see. There he is. Okay, so now it's time for the traditional BioWare game where after a major mission, it's finished Eden Prime, you go and talk to all your companions. We'll start.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown cruise. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
If the captain thought you needed to know, he'd tell you.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Whatever happens,
Yeah.
we'll be ready, Commander.
You know what they say? Loose lips sink ships. Okay. Vector Jones. Hey, look, I got some items. There you go.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Look how he jumped right into the personal questions.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth
Shepard,
always seemed boring
you're the
to me,
XO.
too safe,
You should know
too
everything
secure.
about this
I
crew
figured
already.
the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to
love
keep
Dr.
expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. that he cares about the people under his command.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Shit was so tiny. Keep talking. Standing here. That's your superior officer. Don't need to salute me or anything. Actually, that would be really awkward in this game. Every time you walk by, everybody stops and salutes. Isn't there like a somewhere? I shouldn't try to be its completionist, but okay. Let's talk to Ashley. Yeah. This is where the captain. In Mass Effect 2, this is where Miranda's office is. And in Mass Effect 3, Liara takes over that area.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
You didn't even know Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Don't think
Part
you
of
can
me
ever
feels
replace her.
guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the
Lens
Normandy.
flare.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you
I
never
have to admit,
get used
I
to
know this
seeing
game
dead
is old,
civilians.
but there's some
But
serious
things would've
uncanny
been a lot
valley
worse
going
if you
on.
hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Well, yeah, she did help shoot people, and she died at one
I
point
was a little
too.
worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
A
Thanks,
nice
Commander.
person. Getting all the Paragon. Needed to cure the scars that happened in the game. Let's go. Get the Mako. Get the engine of the Mako. Elevator. Spent a lot of time in this game in elevators. It was a joke when it first came out, actually. The long loading times in the elevators. Especially on the Citadel. Okay, so we got the crew lockers. This is where I can pull stuff. Sure. Am I going to get possibly 4 other crew members? Maybe. Nico! Oh, buddy, friend. Thanks. Gonna miss you in the future games. Smaller than you. Okay. Okay. Guy legally smuggling stuff onto the ship.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone
Everybody
send me back
always
more than I'd
has a
like.
little side
But
business.
no
Little...
licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in
Basically, the
different
tip
brands.
is but anytime I see a
Many of the
license in
best
the
licenses
stores,
are hard to get,
buy
but
one.
they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis
This
regardless.
is just one of a
And
gimmicky
anytime we
section
land
in this
someplace
game.
with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you have
Let's
right
see
now.
what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I can sell some of the extra stuff that I have to sell. Buy that though. Yeah, see, these are the kind of things you kind of want to buy though. Always could use more grenades. What about my grenade? 120,000 credits. Yeah. Okay, yeah, back here. After I go through and make sure I equip everybody properly. Let's go take a look at the engines. This is the heart of the Normandy. Dude, it keeps it so pretty. What do we got here? Field integrity monitor. As if I'd understand what that actually is. Should. I mean, it was one of the interesting things I always found about like Star Trek was like Captain Kirk, he guts of his ship and go in and like repair things necessary. Picard too. Okay, let's talk to engineer.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
That's
Shame about Jenkins.
all you're gonna tell me about right now. Okay. Down here. Let's make one here. Okay. That's good. That's a little. I'll give you the two. Yes. Okay. Sell all my assault rifles. I should probably equip myself first. I don't really ever use a shotgun. There's the rifle. Sell all. Do I have any? No money. Crap for me. For that. For this. Not right now. What? 2. Okay, so let's start with that. Okay, so let's see. Rifle. What do they give? Sorry, I have a flame. I just wanted to go up my nose. Okay. Pistols. Thing really good. So pistols. On to Scimitar. All the boots. Okay. So hold on to the armor and when I get Rex. Sorry. Let's sell some stuff here.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you got.
I don't really know whether it's better to sell or Omnigel the stuff. Selling's kind of good because it gets cash right now. Omnigel allows me to heal the Mako when I'm out on the Onyx, all the assault rifle, sniper rifles, use the scimitar, sell the hurricane. Very well, sniper. Okay. Come down here then. Go upstairs. Let's go talk to Joker. So kind of listen. I love music.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Okay, let's see. Where's it? Oh. Manual. All this stuff fits a point of which ships? Base? No. I know there were more codex things. I couldn't tell about each of the different like classes of ships. There's a lot of lore they put in that never really kind of fit in to the story.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I guess I should have talked to Camp Anderson. Oh well. Such a lovely ship. Such an awesome looking ship. And the SR2 in the next game looks even better.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
We can go to that little
Normandy,
things
this is
to get
Alliance
under.
Tower. Please proceed to dock 422.
Citadel. I should have the Anderson break. Oh well. Oh, this
is an outrage!
Sorry for the skipping on this here.
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Oh.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And now we're at the Citadel.
And that's why I hate politicians.
And now I get to dawdle my way up to the meeting. Okay, let's see.
Sure is peaceful here.
Where are you going?
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
Let's play the decryption game. Break into Adina's computer. Good. Oh, I'm not making it this time. Yep. Let's try this again. No, insufficient. This is why I need to unveil stuff. Forgot about that. Okay. Back to that. Doing this, but was it Z decryption? I shouldn't have messed that up. And
sure is peaceful here.
This place is a little too perfect. They're hiding something.
Let's actually do it properly this time. Oh shit! Now I've screwed. And okay. Not gonna reload a second time. I'll come back when I have more opening gel. Okay. Let's go talk to our friends. Elcor!
These allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
I love the Elcor.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Good day.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less
Shepard, you have
through
one of the
words
most
and more through
clueless people
scent and slight movements.
Ever met in
Plainly,
This
we
should be like
discovered our
basic
vocal
knowledge, but
expression was not
as a
enough
player,
to
we don't
convey
know
the
this.
feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly
Well,
believe
yes.
that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just
I just have to be in a meeting on the top floor of the Citadel, but
first made contact
first I need
with
to do
us.
some cultural
With their
ambassadorship.
help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and
later on we find out
familiarity
that they
of
actually
our
they
own
do a Shakespeare
colonies to
play.
the confines of space travel.
Should be a fabulous thing to have.
Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
The Elcor are one of my favorite races.
What do you do here?
Modestly,
I love the
work to
Quarians
bring
too. I
the
love the whole
problems
Quarian
and
culture.
the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Yeah, Dr. Winger. I should go.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
I really have to be in a meeting.
Sincere farewell.
But first, we'll talk to
Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Din!
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I love you.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door.
He's at the meeting up. Yeah.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Obviously, I'm not welcome here.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Look, it's fur. Let's see. Make sure him. Actually.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
So long, then.
Fine.
Strange greeting, human. This is really
You seem
not
distressed. Is there something
alarmed response. You overheard that.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a...
Good luck with your problem.
Thanks to you, human. Good day.
At some point. I know I do work on that promise. Okay. Let's go around some more. Ink. The bar. Okay.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Sephiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Go to the bar. Ashley, you want a drink?
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
We met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides
models not
necessary
loading.
police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Goodbye, then.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Back. I will now go poke around Joe. Okay. Shall we try this again? There we go. Got this one. Data cluster. Here's the nothing I was on right over there. There's where the consort is. And if we look over here, there's a Mass Effect model. Maybe I should 3D print one of those. At work, I have access to a 3D printer. Can't jump. Can I jump? No, I can't. Okay. Here's the bar.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
I just brought 3 more in.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be talked at the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. she's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
The consort.
Shut up, Fredericks.
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
Thank you. Very good.
Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Actually, not one of my favorite. Sauna.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Okay, then we'll be hanging out in the bar.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Sure, why not?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
Okay. Let's say
What is
consort
Shaira's?
keep coming up. We might as well ask about this.
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Useful to start noting where these guys are, because I have to go find them. All of them.
I can't tell the
For a
aliens
mission
from the
later on.
animals.
Ashley, I think I'm going to shoot you. talk to the jerk Turian. Let's see. Oh, I know this place.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
This is fantastic. Okay. Codex. Oh, level up. These guys. 4.
Human, delighted, welcome.
Delighted, welcome. I love y'all. So let's see here. First aid is good. So that's good. First aid. Yeah. So a charm. That's one of them. You know what? Staying alive is kind of important. I'm gonna actually switch over to this heavy armor. I can only put 1 point. Okay, so assault rifles it is. Sniper rifles. Actually, what did you? Okay. You have first aid too. Yay! We all have first aid. Okay.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be... Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Goodbye.
Bye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Okay, journal. Strange. Find the commune. Okay, oh, that's right. Oh, that's that thing. Go to the tower. Yes, yeah. I should probably... I don't remember if I have to do that before I can do any of the other things. Citadel looks very, very different than other games. Aspect 2, you get to see very little Citadel. In Aspect 3, it's very different as well. I need to go do this whole tower thing before I can start poking around the Citadel. So I think I'm going to go do that scene. And then I think I might call it a night. The next game. Yeah, because we don't even have like the NAR over here preaching. Alright, take a look at the relay model that they have here.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the Keepers. Please do not disturb the Keepers. Please do not disturb the Keepers.
Please do not disturb. I want to go to. Is that correct? Aiden, you have something to say, obviously.
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
You know, art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
Okay. Let's go to the tower. Look, it's an elevator. Oh, no news story? Usually you get news stories.
The council isn't gonna ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Giving me a choice to talk to them. I can't. They don't say anything. Ah, yes. The endless elevators. Yep, there we go. Looking forward to the gunfight I have in this area at the end of this game. Garrus.
They're
Buddy!
hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC
Garrus!
investigation in Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Right, you.
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
Foreshadowing much?
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the council. I think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand in your way. I'm an uppity human. Up the stairs. Up more stairs. Dude, just sitting cool and pretty there. I like to poke my nose into this. Want to say you're way too. It's not.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the counselors.
Commander?
Okay. Yeah, you give me actually. I think you give me like my first like real quest after the Citadel. Oh, he's just sitting there. I don't need to rapidly train anywhere.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
Power to the Volus! You just over here, all comfy and cozy. What are you two doing? Okay, let's see. Time to go climb some more stairs. Oh, here's the captain. I should have talked to you before I left
The
the ship.
hearing's already started. Come on.
Of course I'm late. I dawdled. Went to talk to everybody. I went to the bar too. Had a drink.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved.
The investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just
so much of a friend, you shot him in the back.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
Just you wait.
This meeting
Just you wait. Poor Odina, standing there all alone.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
It would have been nice to have known this before I went into this.
Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow
Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
I think I need to know.
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
My last playthrough, I did too. Yeah, I'm not gonna. The monster.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes
the
you're forced to
Renegade
make
Shepherd
unpleasant
story
decisions.
is so dark.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
Sorry about the awning.
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation.
What always bugs me in this game is the constant fidgeting
the
that the characters do. They're always kind of like rocking back and forth as they're...
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Bar Lavan.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Expose Saren. That's good. For the bomb. Okay. I think that quits. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. If anybody did, good night.